name's Johan Malkowski. I'm the sales manager for the Union Binding Company. I'm here today to talk to you about the Atlas series of bindings, which consists of 4 models. Super comfortable Atlas, Travis Rice's Pro Model, the factory, the most responsive binding in the line, the Charger, and the lightest binding in the Union line, the MC. The Atlas series of bindings has a common theme to it, and that's why we call it the Atlas series, and that is the Atlas base plate. The Atlas base plate is made out of DuPont Zytel ST, which is super strong, super lightweight, very vibration absorbing. It has a minimal contact with the board. There is 20% of this base plate that actually touches the top sheet of the board. That would be the ring and the disc. Everything else sits on EVA, so there's plenty of dampening under the heel and toe. The reason there is minimal board contact in there is so we have a true flex, meaning there's not a brick sitting on the top sheet that just puts a big flat dead spot. It allows the board to flex the way it was designed. The Atlas series bindings also share a common heel loop. We have a new 3D extruded aluminum heel loop. So now there's minimal overhang. This is contoured and forged in, so there's less material hanging over the binding. And lastly, our discs are 4x4 compatible, meaning you run these top to bottom and you've got plenty of adjustment here. They're also 3x3 compatible if you run them horizontally. And you can purchase separately an ICS or channel disc. So your Union bindings will fit any and every board on the market. The Atlas binding is the base model in the Atlas series. It offers premium, next level comfort for the do anything, do everything rider. For this season, we've got brand new ankle and toe straps. It's a more contoured toe strap for the person that runs a toe cap style toe strap. And it also fits a lot better for the old school rider running it over the top. The ankle strap is improved from last year and uses multi-density EVA. Is also tapered, so there's more lateral support or a wider material on the inside for more pressure going inwards, greater lateral support. We use new magnesium ratchets that have been improved so they're easier to get in and out, super fast out, super secure in, you won't blow through anything. And lastly, the Atlas uses the Atlas multi-zone high back. So it's a symmetrical shaped high back, lightened up with these side panels, and then is a tapered high back, meaning 100% of the material is down the bottom for strength, 75% through the middle for power transmission, and 50% of the thickness material up top. And that allows for a nice lateral flexing binding that gives you no calf height. The Atlas is offered in 4 colorways: black, gray, orange, and fluorescent green. Next up from the Atlas is the factory, which is Travis Rice's Pro Model with Union. Upgrades on this binding from the Atlas start in a base plate. We use a raw injected DuPont Zytel ST base plate, meaning there is no pigment in the base plate. Typically, we pigment the base plates the color that we're going to paint them. So when you throw them in your roof racks, or they're banging around in the racks or anything and the paint chips off, you've got the matching color that's underneath so it doesn't look like you've chipped the paint. That pulls away a small part of the strength of the binding. And with Travis, he didn't care about if his binding chipped and the colors that were underneath. He wanted the strongest binding possible. So pulling the pigment out of there and putting just the raw material in there gave us the strongest base plate possible. Next, we use Sonic Fuse straps, which minimizes the stitching and makes a more durable ankle strap. Again, they're tapered and they have multi-zone EVA. Also, we use the Team High Back, which is usually reserved for the custom house or the late release bindings. It's a symmetrical tapered high back. There's nothing, no holes, no lightning on it. It's just a bomb-proof high back that's usually in the limited edition bindings, and Travis chose this for his binding. And lastly is the accelerator, and this is the footbed here. And what we did is we canted it 2.5 degrees inward. So there's a higher point on the outside of this versus inside. And it's for those dudes that like to ride wide stances, and it keeps their knees not achy. And the factory is available in two colors, black and black. One of the blacks is a wood grain black, and we call it asadachi. The other is black with a yellow union. The inside artwork on the EVA is done by Travis's good friend, Brian Agucci. After the factory is the charger, and this is the most responsive binding in the Union line. With the charger,